Okay, so today, well, first I'm going to show you that my 43-year-old levelers still work. But then we're going to take this thing and remove the front tires. The tires are brand new tubeless tires, but these rims are the old two-piece split rim with an inner tube in them. So I had to get some new tires, new rims to match these type of tires. So we've got to take it all off and switch it over. That's today's job. I probably won't record the whole thing, but we'll see. I accidentally cut the video off. What I was starting to say was, by raising the level, it allows the jack to get up under some of them lower spots. If I'd have put levelers underneath this pad, it probably would have came up a little bit higher. But these electronic levelers, they're not made to lift your tires all the way off the ground like you see on these newer style hydraulic ones. As a matter of fact, even calling them levelers isn't really correct. Yes, they will level you out if you have one corner lower than the other, but only to an extent. The main purpose of these is to keep your RV from swaying and rocking, and especially like if you've ever stayed in an RV during a high wind, it can push your RV all night and it feels like it's rocking it, or somebody else gets up and walks around and the whole thing shakes. By having these down, it's more of a stabilizer and it prevents the thing from shaking. If you pay close attention during the first part of the first video, when I go in the RV, you can see the whole RV shake. When I come out of the RV, you don't see it move at all. Now, these are the old split rim two-piece with a tube inside, but I've got brand new tubeless tires. So that's what we're going to do today. We've already done the same back here on the rear. These are regular new style rims with new style tires. These tires aren't as new as the others, but they're darn close. I noticed on the video it doesn't appear that the right side went up as high as the driver's side. If you look real closely, it does raise. It just doesn't appear to be the same height because the angle of the camera. Although I do need to get in there and grease the motors and the gears on those, because I'm sure you heard the squeak when the driver's side leveler came down. This is what controls them. Old school, right? I press, it's got to be running or it doesn't work, but I press down on that button, right rear, left rear. These are, down is down, up is up. Pretty self-explanatory. These here took me a little while to figure out what they were. This is for the water pump, and this is for a fan that's on the back side of the refrigerator. Supposed to help the refrigerator run more efficiently. Something's wrong with it. Sometimes the cats will step on this and turn it on, but as you see, no lights come on. If I left it on for like an hour or two, I'd come back and I'd suddenly hear this humming noise. So I think it's just a bad connection. Probably on the right on the other side of this is where the connection needs to be cleaned up. It could be down on the fan end. I need to pull all of these up. This is for my battery. It doesn't show any kind of test unless I'm, well, this tells me if I want to run all my 12-volt appliances. If I'm plugged into shore power, I click it down, or my generator, I click it down to 110. If I want to run the lights and stuff off the battery, I click it over to battery. And when it's running, this meter will show me where the battery's at. These here have something to do with my fog lights, running lights. I'm not sure what they're called. It's got a CB, the PA to CB switch is busted, and that really sucks. I'll get a new CB someday. Yeah, it's old tech, but you know, I've got all the stuff. So this is the old split rim. That ring is what holds it on. That ring is also what's supposed to be so dangerous. Okay, so we've got everything done. We've still got the levelers down just to stabilize it. But we've got the newer rims on there. The ring to make the old style lug nuts seat properly. Everything appears to be good to go, ready for summer. There's my junked out storage compartment. That's actually where I keep a spare tire. I just purchased a spare tire rack online that will allow me to mount my spare tire on the rear bumper, which is going to free up a lot of space in there. That thing is way deeper than you would expect. It goes, I think I've already shown this, but it goes all the way back there. So you've got all this room before you even get to the tire, and then you've got the whole length of a tire, and it just goes all the way back. I could even put my cat litter box in here. I'd have to buy a different size litter box, but I could put a hole here. There's actually already a small hole there. I could just uncover that, and the cats could go in and out. I'm just not sure if my old cat would figure it out or not. So yeah, in life, do whatever you want, and don't let anybody tell you you can't.